What's going on, y'all? Today is Wednesday, February 5th, and today I'm going to be explaining how you can still chase and achieve all of your fitness goals, whether it's losing fat, gaining muscle, or both, while still working a job, while still having a 9 to 5. Even if it's super demanding, even if you work double shifts, no matter what it is, how you can implement certain things to achieve those goals. So, the first thing, and I would say the most important thing, is taking a step back, looking at your schedule for the week, and picking 3 days per week that you think you could take an hour out of your day to go to the gym. 3 days a week. You can do 3 full body workouts for an hour, or you could do an upper body, a lower body, and a full body. 3 lifts a week, an hour in the gym. That's it. You don't need to be in the gym for 5 or 6 days a week for 2 hours a day to make progress. Your muscles do not care how many reps you do, how many sets you do, all that stuff. They don't care. Your muscles can be grown with 3 workouts a week. I'm telling you, 3 a week. That's it. You do not need to be wasting all this time in the gym. The second thing is going to be figuring out a time where you can either meal prep or just plan out all of your meals for the week. So if you have the extra time and you enjoy cooking and maybe you want to eat something different every night or for lunch or breakfast, whatever it is, you just need to plan on what you're eating. Go to the grocery store, buy every single thing that you are going to be eating that week. Because 1, you are less likely to go off plan if you've spent the money and bought everything and bought all the food in the first place. The second thing being, especially if you cook it ahead of time and you're meal prepping, you're also less likely because the food is already there for you to eat. All you got to do is throw it in the microwave or throw it in the oven, throw it in the air fryer, whatever it is. Boom, you're done. Eat your food. That is super, super important because, like I said, if you're in a rush and you don't have any food ready, you don't have 15, 20 minutes to make your chicken or make your ground beef or whatever it is, you don't have that time, yeah, you're either going to skip or you're going to grab something quick that's not good for you, or you're going to stop somewhere because it's only going to take you half the time. So if that food is already cooked for you and it's ready, all you got to do is grab it, pop it in the microwave for 90 seconds and be out the door. That's perfect for you. That is perfect. Like I said, if you have the extra time and you want to eat the food fresh, you have, the extra 20, 30 minutes to cook it right then and there, then do that. But at least buy all of your groceries in bulk for the whole entire week. Don't go and something that my roommates and I did, well, I didn't, but my roommates did, was they would go to the store every night because the Publix was like 2 minutes from our house. And every night they'd be sitting there. They'd be like, I don't know what I want for dinner, but I'm getting hungry. They'd leave. They'd go to Publix and 1, spend more money than they needed to, and 2, buy more food than they needed to because they were so hungry. But me, on the other hand, I bought either half a week's worth of food or a full week's worth of food. And then I knew, okay, I already bought this ground beef, I already bought this chicken, I'm going to finish this before I go and get whatever else I want for the rest of the week. Because you don't have to eat the same exact thing every day. But if you're busy, if you're on a tight schedule, and if you can do it, if you put your mind to it and you tell yourself you're going to eat the same thing every day like a dog, you can. But you don't have to. You can switch things up. So that's what I did. I just wouldn't go back to the store until I'd finished all the food that I had, whether that was a full week or half a week or 2 days, whatever it was. So plan out your meals, buy all your groceries in advance, and meal prep if it suits you. But you don't have to meal prep. You can cook it every time you're ready to eat if you have the time. The third thing is going to be planning your cardio. Just like the gym, you need to find a 20, even just 20 minutes, 3 times a week, 5 times a week, whatever it is, depending on how much time you have to move around during the day. You need to be hitting 10,000 steps every single day. And I cannot stress how important that is. That is the one of the things that changed my body the most and lost me the most amount of fat was just simply moving more. So if you already enjoy running, or if you already enjoy walking with your family, or you have a dog, if you play pickleball, if you play tennis, if you play pickup basketball, whatever it is, make sure you're doing that as often as possible. And on days that you aren't, if you aren't getting 10,000 steps, you just need to start walking more. You have to start walking more. Just move around, whether that's getting a standing desk at your office or one that can go up and down, and you stand for 30 minutes, you sit for 30 minutes, or every half hour or an hour you get up and walk around the office. There's got to be something, because sitting down all day, you're not burning as many calories. Therefore, you aren't going to be in as much of a deficit, and your body's not regulating like it should. Even if you are trying to put on muscle, it is still super, super important that you're getting 10,000 steps in. It's so important, because you want your body to be operating at the highest efficiency that it can. So you need to be moving more, regardless of if you're trying to cut fat or gain muscle. If you're skinny fat and you want to put on muscle and lose fat, you 100%. You have to be getting your 10,000 steps in every day. And I'm sure not everybody is in bodybuilding show, peak performance shape right now. So just like everyone else, I'm the same way. I could afford to lose some body fat, and I could afford to add some more muscle to my frame. So I'm getting 10,000 steps in every single day. I'm planning out my meals. I'm going to the gym. I'm doing all those things, and it's all planned. I know what it is every single week, what it's going to be. So that's the next thing, is make sure you plan your cardio, and you do it. Every single time you have a cardio session planned, you have to be doing it. So if you know, okay, if you can go to work every day, if you walk your dog, you walk around the office, and you're not just sitting in your chair at your desk all day long, 10,000 steps is easy to get. You just have to put in a little bit of effort to get up and actually go and do it. Pick up something new. Pick up a hobby. Go with your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your wife or your husband or whatever it is, and walk. Walk for 10 minutes every time after you're done eating every meal. Go walk for 10 minutes. Get up 10 minutes earlier in the morning before you eat breakfast, so that after you're done with your breakfast, you can walk for 10 minutes, and it is going to help with your digestion the most. It is going to help the most with your digestion. And then you're getting in that steps. 10 minutes of walking there. The next thing you know, after lunch, during your lunch break, you do another 10-minute walk. Instead of sitting there looking at your phone, you use that 10 minutes to go and walk. Walk and scroll. Do whatever. Walk and answer emails. Answer work calls when you're walking. Do that. And then dinner, after you eat, walk. That's 30 minutes every single day of cardio. Every single day. And you didn't need to get on a treadmill. You didn't need to go for a run. And you are immediately after you're done eating and you're done finished with that walk, you are not going to feel bloated. Your food will digest way, way better. It's way more efficient. So if you can time getting steps in after every meal, that's perfect. If you can't, you have to schedule a time to get your cardio in. To get 10,000 steps every single day, no matter what it is. That is going to help you so much. I can't even stress it enough how much that's going to help you. So plan your cardio, plan your meals, meal prep if you need to, and find a workout routine that is going to work for you. A schedule, I should say, a workout schedule that's going to work for you. So if you can find an hour 3 days a week, do that. If you have 45 minutes 4 days a week, do that. You don't need to be going more than 5 days a week. You don't need to. You can, but you don't need to. You do not need to. So those are really the things I would say, if you are busy, that are going to help you, because the longer, if you don't have something planned and you're not sticking to a plan and a routine, if you're working, especially if you have a job that's an important position or whatever it is, you more than likely are a routine-based person. Like my dad is very routine-based. He has his routine every single day. He does not go off from his routine. It's every single day. So if you can implement these things into your routine and make it a part of your routine, you're going to be able to stick to the plan. But if it's just something where you're like, okay, I need to go to the gym 3 times this week, and then you don't have it planned out ahead of time, Monday comes around, you're busy, you're like, oh no, I'll put it off till tomorrow. But then Tuesday is just as busy as Monday, so you push that off to Wednesday. Next thing you know, you've pushed it off until, Saturday, and you haven't even gone to the gym yet. You were supposed to go to the gym 3 times that week, and you haven't gone. And now you're going to spend, an hour on Saturday and an hour on Sunday going to the gym when you could have gone Monday, Wednesday, Friday for an hour. See what I'm saying? Same thing with your meals. If you have the food, you are more likely to eat it because you spent money on it. If you have to rely on yourself every single day to get up, go to the store, get your food, come home, cook it every single day, you are going to fall off from your plan. You are going to get away from it because that's not easy. That takes time. The more time you can save, the better. I promise you this can all fit into a super, super busy schedule. It can. It 100% can. So then you need to schedule your cardio. Whether if you have an extra 20, 30 minutes after your lift 3 times a week that you're going to do that cardio, do it then. If you need to do it, like I said, 10 minutes after each meal, do it then. But you have to get 10,000 steps in every single day. You have to. You have to. I promise you, if you put a YouTube video on or a show or something while you're on the treadmill or whatever it is, time flies. It flies. You can work while you're walking. You can. I promise you that you can. So, by any means necessary, 10,000 steps every single day. You implement those things and make them a part of your routine because you're a routine-based person, you will see the progress. I promise you will see the progress. It's going to take time to adjust to. It's going to be difficult to stay disciplined. But if you can stay disciplined in your line of work and with your family and your relationships and everything else that you have going on in life, you can stay disciplined with your health. Because like Higher Up Wellness always says, all your problems in life seem very, very small until you have a health problem. Everything you're worried about daily, little things that you think are just the world is falling apart, they're put on the back burner and they mean nothing when one serious health problem arises in your life. So prioritize your health and your fitness and getting in shape. Boost your confidence. It is going to help you enjoy your life. It's going to make your work better. It's just overall going to enhance every single aspect of your life. So if you're struggling with time and you think that time is the thing that's going to take away from you being in the gym or take away from you getting in shape, it's not. And you can't let it be. You cannot tell yourself you don't have enough time because you always do. Find those 10, 15 minutes when you be scrolling or surfing the web, reading an article, and just go and do it on your feet. It doesn't have to be done sitting down. You don't need an hour to go for a run or an hour to go for a walk. Just do those things while you're walking, while you're moving your feet. The more you move your feet, the more calories you're going to burn, the more fat you're going to lose if you're holding up your end of the deal with your diet. It seriously is simple, but it's not easy. So just apply those things. You will have so much progress to be made, and it'll happen very quickly. It'll happen very quickly, especially if you don't have a routine in place already for your eating, for your cardio, and for your lifts. So implement those 3 things into your life, into your routine daily, fit them in, make it a priority, just like you make your work a priority, just like you make your family a priority, just like you make your social life a priority. Make your health a priority. And if you need help doing so, I have my one-on-one coaching. You can go to the link in my bio, go to my Instagram, DM me, change, and I will get back to you. Or there is a link directly to my calendar where you can schedule a time that we can meet one-on-one for 30 minutes and figure out and see how I can help you. Thanks, y'all.